Well, things aren't looking good for the testicle-headed award-buying prince, as now the president says he would back legal action if the client lied on his U.S. visa application. Well, Mr. President, what about if he didn't fill out one at all? Because I'm of that opinion, and I really want to find out if he did fill out anything to begin with. That's honestly how I feel. On his visa application about his narcotics use, as insiders warn the client should be very worried indeed. Now, I just want to say this. He shouldn't be worried if he didn't do anything wrong. That right there. And remember that Meghan Markle came out, I believe it was in December or November. I think it was in December. And they even said in the headline, Meghan and Harry will fight a deportation of Prince Harry. So if you're going to fight it, why are you going to fight it if he didn't do anything wrong? Because he did. I really do. I really think that this guy did something wrong. Now, if we're proven wrong that he did fill out something, hey, well, that's great. He did fill out something and we're proven wrong. But as far as it goes for the idea that he lied about his narcotics use, I think that one's going to be proven correct. Because as much as this guy is an idiot and he knows he's the king's son, I think he would just either, one, not fill out anything at all, or two, he wouldn't care enough to say, oh yeah, well, I've done some narcotics. I've done this, I've done that. And then he would be stupid enough to put that in a book. So then, of course, the president said last week that he would not deport the client, but insiders are saying today that the president, has made it very clear that if the client is found to have not told the truth on his visa application, then he could face prosecution. Now, this is even funnier because it was just, I believe that was 3 days ago when it came out saying that, the relationship between the king and the president and how that's what's caused it. So now what happened? Did the president see those stories and how... Well, I mean, I don't know if he saw them because we know the president's a busy guy. But did he see those stories and somehow now he said, oh, okay, well, what, he thinks I'm not going to do anything? Well, then this client moron testicle head has another thing coming. So this goes on. If Harry answered the narcotics questions truthfully, that would have triggered a visa waiver process whereby he would have been interviewed and given a waiver. If that is the case, the public has a right to know. I agree. The public does have a right to know. The source added, the president has said he won't deport the client, but there is no doubt he would support a prosecution. Could you imagine, dude? Prince Harry put in jail for visa issues. Oh, man. Now I'm not gonna sit here and wish jail on someone, but what's interesting is the judge has admitted holding a secret meeting with lawyers for the government without telling the lawyers representing Heritage Foundation. That's highly unusual, if not unprecedented. Almost as if that's preferential treatment. But you never know, right? It is highly pertinent the judge has admitted Heritage has a right to see the non-public documents. The source warned that if Harry is far from off the hook, and the word in Washington is that he should be very worried indeed. Yeah, be worried, client. Man, I just want to end off this video on this thought. Imagine the headline, Prince Harry arrested for visa issues. Damn.